Welcome in, baseball fans. And here in New York, we bring you Wednesday Night Baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Man, Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, Boog, he had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound, and the stats back it up.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill in this one, Gerrit Cole. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
About to get started here, Wyatt Langford digs in now. This to center field, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey.
Ripped on a line to center. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
Batting third.
And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Wyatt Langford.
And Boog, we're talking about a guy who has great wheels and then puts them to good use. He's the team leader in stolen bases and runs scored, man. Using his speed to just get in the scoring position and then just flying home when the guys behind him put the ball in play. I absolutely love watching him do it because he causes havoc on the base paths.
Brandon Nimmo, batting with one down, takes a strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Swing, and he popped it up. McMahon should have this one. Out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Foul ball there. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. And that drops in for a strike. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Back at Yankee Stadium. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Nathan Eovaldi. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Here's the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Second in the AL in home runs. This one belted, deep left field, on its way, gone! Aaron Judge with a rocket, his 14th of the year. The Yankees score first, it's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Swings and misses. That's strike one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And a big swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball.
The second baseman.
So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now, second in the American League in hitting. And first offering is fouled off. Chisholm went deep in his most recent game. Out towards right center field. Carter on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back at Yankee Stadium, top of the second, Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Cole, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
No, inside.
Dave Lawrence behind the plate today, consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Right through there, got him. One out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. In the air, left field. Stanton turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Josh Smith.
Up next for the Rangers, Josh Smith. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swings through that one for strike two. On the ground, right side, Chisholm. That ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice.
Number 22, Ben Rice.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And a good start to the inning. Out of here. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Hey!
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. This one in the air, center field. Seager has a beat on it. One down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And next for New York, Nathan Eovaldi. Volpe came up with 4 hits in his last game. This one in the air. Young settles underneath it, and there's 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense. You think about the deadline trades that made huge differences. Moves for Juan Soto, David Justice, CC Sabathia, Justin Verlander, tons of great players. If he can perform well down the stretch, he could be the toast of the town.
Out towards right center field. Carter moving under this one. And that's the inning. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show.
How you gonna finish? Gotta get to the business. They watching, they witnessing, got a record up.
Back in the Bronx. Well, Singy, it's still early, but he's pacing towards another standout performance on the mound.
Yeah, in complete command right now. Fastball's got late life, and his breaking stuff is just biting.
Inside ball.
The 1-2. The strikeout and the second of the game for the Cole train.
The designated hitter, John Peterson.
Bounce to the right. Jazz tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Rangers, the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Hey!
Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. Two down, nobody on. Goes down looking. Rangers go down quickly there. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 12.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85%.
And that one hammered and foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Nice grab. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1.
Stanton.
On the ground to third. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. Yankees 3 and the Rangers nothing. Back here in New York, start of the 4th, Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers.
Hey!
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Got him looking for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1. Yankees up by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle. Volpe throws it to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Jake Burger to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He jacks that one out to left. His 9th homer of the year, and they close the gap. It's 3-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Texas extends the lead with the solo shot. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Right side, and that's just foul. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about.
Well struck right field. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And stepping in for New York, Austin Wells. 0 for 1 so far.
Yep, that ball went out.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying out of here. A 2-run blast, and they add to their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. That is the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Strike 2. It's a K from the Cole train. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Josh Smith.
Right through there for a strike. The Yankees leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Popped up, McMahon settles under it, and that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're down here 5-1.
Now pitching for
Jordan Montgomery gets handed the rock out of the pen,
and they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Brian McMahon steps to the plate. Fly to center his first time.
McMahon.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Grisham.
Liner, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here, and that's outside. Judge, a former MVP, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games. The 1-0.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Two now. Roll to short, could be 2. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And that one wrapped foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Out of here. His 13th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 7-1.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Next to hit, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one laced to center and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Step off, throw to first. Chisholm back in on a dive. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. In the air out to center. And it falls. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
But I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Got him to chase one above the zone there. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball. To the right side, Smith throws to first in time, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 7-1. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Jock Peterson stepping in for the Rangers.
Jock Peterson.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
No, foul ball.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. I'll tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Slides for the stop, and safe.
He's good.
Bang, bang play, but speed wins on a great effort there.
It's a good hustle. And when you're talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, you know, game in, game out.
Seager in the box again, takes a strike. The Rangers with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This one in the air, center field. Grisham under this one. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
In the air, center field. Grisham on the move. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Rangers lead 1. They're down 7-1. Back in the Bronx, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
With all of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
That's to 3rd. Slinging it to first in time.
Ryan McMahon.
2 down, base is empty. Ryan McMahon will hit next. Base hit, left center field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Grisham.
Swings over the top of that one. And the 0-1. To the right side, Smith out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, and they're on top 7-1. Back for more from the Bronx. It's getting late in this one, Siggy. He looked unhittable in his last outing, and today much of the same.
Yeah, Boog, scary thought for the rest of the division. Total dominance out there.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot. Look at that right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a miss. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Popped up. And there's one away.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Rice takes it himself, and
Up
2
next
away
for the
to
Rangers,
start the 7th.
The center fielder, number 32, Evan Carter.
2 outs, base is empty. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Right down to shoot. That's strike 2. Swings through it for the K. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. It's the Yankee 7 and the Rangers 1. Set for the last half of the 7th. Aaron Judge at the plate. Steps in with an OPS that's been through the roof. Power and patience in one package. An impressive list.
He's doing damage and getting on base. That's rare. The kind of balance every manager wants, and the stats prove his work.
Fouled off left side. Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes. And Judge is down on strikes.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, John. Jensen.
Up the middle. It's through for a hit. And a man aboard.
The batter, number 13.
Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 3. Young goes to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankee 7 and the Rangers 1.
Now pitching for the
Number 80 gets the ball now. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Leading off the Texans, the second baseman, John.
And first offering is fouled off. Hard hit left side. Volpe throws it to first in time. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, number 9, Danny Jensen.
Foul ball there. And the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Designated hitter, Josh Peterson.
2 down, bases empty. Here is Jock Peterson. Fastball for a strike. And that is out of play. struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. It's the Yankees 7 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Lined into right. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Now back in safely at first.
Up next for the Yankees, number 22, right.
Ball, that's outside.
The lefty, the 1-0. In the air, left side. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin.
One out man at first. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll get down for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
The batter, number 11.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff, a base hit.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Young under it. And there are 2 outs.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jordan Montgomery done for the night, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Michel Otañez.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here's Trent Grisham. And it's fouled away. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's the Yankees 7 and the Rangers 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, David Bednar.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Ground ball right side. Rice takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Shortstop, Corey.
Seager stands in now. 0 for 3 in this one. That one fouled off. The 0-1. And he swings through that one. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a curve and occasionally works in a splitter. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
In the air, left field. And it gets by him.
We got a ground rule double
now as it hops the
Two
wall
base.
and foul ground.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Berger stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
That's in. Ball 2.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top of the ninth.
Nope.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike.
Aye.
So many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Bednar is just 1 strike away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Hard liner. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees make it 6 straight victories.
Well, with the 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down a lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
Back outside, riding my whip and roll day old drive. Shawty, I stick like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Yo sé que no te